Hi, and thank you for joining me. So in today's tutorial, we're going to be using dies from the Hexagonal Explosion Box die set. It is a simply made craft by Helen Griffin die set. It does contain 25 dies, and if you're interested in the tutorial for the explosion box for this die set, I will link you to that tutorial in the area right underneath this video. Now, in this video, we are going to do a trinket box using the larger set, and I'm going to also use the 8x8 paper collection from Alice in Teal, and I will link you to everything that you see here in the area right underneath this video. Now, I went ahead and pulled out the dies for the larger box so that you can see what we're using, and I just wanted to show you everything that comes here. So you have the hexagonal shape, and then you have this shape over here, you have this shape over here, this shape over here, and this shape over here. Now, for our purposes, we're going to be using, let me take two away, we are going to be using these 3 dies. With this piece right here, you're going to die cut 6 pieces of your sides. It's going to be 6, and let me see if I can just show you right there as you are die cutting. It is also embossing that line right along there, and that's the line where you're going to fold along. You are going to die cut 3 pieces, your cardstock piece, your bottom piece, and your top piece. And when I say bottom piece, I mean the piece that goes at the bottom of your cardstock and the piece that goes, on the top of your cardstock. Now, the cardstock that I'm using is heavyweight cardstock, and you're going to die cut 6 of these pieces. There's going to be a line right there. That's going to be your folding line. You're also going to die cut 6 pieces using this. And oh, I'm sorry, I didn't show you this other die. This is the die for this one. Now, Helen, in her video, Helen has an explanation for these notches right along here, and I will just direct you to Helen's video so that you'll be able to tell, she'll be able to explain it why there are notches here. Okay, so yeah, we die cut with this. We're going to die cut 6 panels here, and we're also going to die cut 6 panels in the plain cardstock, heavy duty cardstock. And now you have 2 choices. You can either use this to die cut the inside panels, or you can use the measurements that I have written down right there. 2 1/4 by 3 7/8. Because, here, maybe I can explain it better here. Because we're using this die, and there's no larger die than this one to make the bottom, obviously the lid is going to have to fold over your actual trinket box. Okay, so once we build this part right here, we are going to take the box itself. We can take the box itself, or you can take your shape, and we are going to trace outside the shape or trace outside the box to make the lid. Because if we are to die cut the lid with this, it's not going to work out, because the lid, the edges need to be a little bit wider than the actual trinket box so that the lid can close. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started.